Hey guys, welcome back. It's Peace Lady here, and we're going to be playing Mass Effect 2 now that we've finished Mass Effect 1. So, let's see how this goes. Right, let's start up. We'll import our Mass Effect 1 character. Yes, I'm playing on casual game, don't judge me. Told you. I don't remember following the Paragon path, but okay. Can I remember my... Yep. Might need to turn the sound bit. See how that goes.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war.
Him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Does anyone remember who the main bad guys in this are? I can't actually remember.
Disengaging FTL drives.
I had to say, I think
Emission
this is
sinks
my
active.
favourite Mass Effect if I remember correctly.
Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
Get to the damn shuttle. I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Commander,
Get the hell out of here.
what's going on. Sorry about this. Okay, I'm gonna switch it to okay, graphics. Okay. Okay. That's better.
This is SSB Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy! Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
That's so cool. Considering you never got to really do anything like this in the previous game. I like remember these two, the old zero gravity physics. What the?
Come on, Joker.
No one been no one else so. Why didn't? No, okay. Why was it no?
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up.
Okay, what was there no voice for him just before?
For another attack. Watch the arm.
Honestly, with what he, well, sorry, not how, what with how he dies, I'm surprised they're able to bring him back at all. To be honest with you, like, he couldn't breathe in space. We'll click into this in a minute. He can't breathe in space, and then he goes into an atmosphere of a planet and crash lands on the planet. So I'm surprised he actually was able to be remade. We'll have a look at this.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams, a soldier to the core. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest-looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for access. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves. Mindless. I had to destroy the base, and all its. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And it was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried. Caden was a good man. And I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, with my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, I'd never tell anyone, but I had my doubts. Leaving Caden behind had hardened my resolve, but revealed a soft spot in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren? We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reaper's return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help, the Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the cost, while humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Just another routine mission. That sounds about right. Oh, that's right, this is
Commander
quarters.
Shepard has been recovered.
Oops.
The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
They're trying to ship it up. Bring them back together. Yeah, I'm gonna set a soldier. Infirm. Oh, that's right, they added clips in this now, so he doesn't do the overheating stuff.
Something's wrong.
He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. My God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson, he's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Grab the pistol and arm from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon.
His pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade.
Okay, sorry for interrupting you, but I need to turn that down.
Holding the mechs off.
Maybe down a little bit more.
Look out! Keep moving. We need to get to the
Yeah, maybe up and down. Change up to 15. And that will work. Yeah, that feels better. Did I forget the clip?
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position.
Engaging target.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
Nothing in here, is there? Apart from the clip.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading your way. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
They've seen it.
Take the elevator down. One floor.
Oh, yeah, okay. This is open now.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing great, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll find for you. Shepard, free me. I've got them closing in on my position. Progress is slow, but subject.
Log update. The cost
Sorry, I can't help you.
Have a nice trip. What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Look, pal, I don't know where I am or how I got here. Plus, my head feels like an overripe melon ready to split open.
Damn. Yeah, I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Things must be worse than I thought.
Ever since I woke up, someone's been telling me where to go.
Fair enough. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life. Yeah, the Alliance officially declared you killed in action. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right. I'll tell you what, you help me finish off. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want.
Subdue and suppress.
Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first... Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different.
What do you mean?
I don't know the details, but I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project?
Project Lazarus only had one. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy.
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks did, but everyone else, including the non-alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on.
They were my team. If they knew
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station.
No,
What's the
it's
quickest
just
way?
a
Where
good
the
idea.
next Shepard's alive?
Let's get out of here.
Get away. Tell you right now, I'm missing. I want to solve it.
The whole station is crawling with mix. I'm doing the best I can.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he's the one that's hacking.
Find us another route out of here. Oh God, they found me. Help! Wilson, where are you? Server room B. Hurry! They're out of control.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg.
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
How about we talk about
Should
this?
be some Metagel in the. Hopefully, there's enough to get him up and moving.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs. But whoever
We didn't
it
ask
was-
what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance?
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot.
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us.
We need to find Miranda first.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's
Where is she? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did you wake me up and warn me?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change. The shuttle bay is
He's
only
the traitor, I'm pretty sure.
Mechs don't know when to quit.
Oh, okay, I'm into using overload.
That's it. Let's get
Okay.
out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard,
This
if I
really
tell you,
isn't the time, Jacob.
we won't make it if he's
If you want to
expected.
piss off the boss, it's your
The
ass.
Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Sarah. Some kind of...
Well, that's what the Alliance wants, people. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Well, if I won't get any more
It's
answers...
not much farther to the shuttle bay.
I thought I... No, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Use cover switch. Can you not just crouch normally in this? Alright. So you can't crouch in this one. Alright. Yeah, that's not. Right, get off that. Oh, okay. Oh no, I did the wrong one.
Nice trick.
Alright. Oh my god. I'm usually better at these.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion.
Miranda, but you were...
Savage.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instinct. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that. Come on, let's grab this shuttle. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man?
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get
Well,
him
since
in
we're
trouble.
getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during
Besides
the...
trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you when he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else...
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust
This is
you.
the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want?
Maybe you should ask the He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had enough of this
Or
station.
two, in your case.
Alright, well, let's go. We'll talk to the elusive man, and then we'll end the video there. Why are they doing that during the cutscenes? It drops down to 30 FPS.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask...
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took
It's been
down-
2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask
Did you say 2 years?
2 years and 12 days. And you were...
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done.
Okay. Records, you enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job satisfied?
Almost. Let's try Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had
Lieutenant
to...
Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision.
There are other tests we really should
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for
I
Shepard.
suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the
Yeah, well, guess we will. See what he has to say. Loading, or did it just freeze on me? Okay, it did load. Sweet.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
The game just froze. Game mode just crashed, I'm not sure. No, there we go. Just taking its time loading the outfits. There we go. Interesting outfit. Digging the hoodie. Cargo pants. Oh, I'm gonna have to leave a jacket. Let's look at that, to be honest. Did that change my casual too? Alright. Now then. We'll go talk to the elusive man.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for...
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't...
You need to put your personal feeling. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact.
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace any.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but while you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been... We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth ate at Sop. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
If you're after the Reapers, just...
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest... Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before
Good
you
to hear. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting you? I brought you back.
Okay. Yep. Okay. We'll upgrade those. And I can't upgrade anything else at the moment, can I? Alright, I'm gonna save it. I don't know what's going on with this game. It's only messed with one the neck like this. Alright. Once that finishes beeping. Alright. I'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.